Gangster. Pawn man talking Coke dealers. Coca-Cola is not just one of the biggest names in soda, it's one of the biggest names in collectibles and antiques. This is a brand new Coke sign I just got this week. I paid $450 for it. It's from the 1950s. It's probably worth double. Now, it's not for sale. I absolutely needed it for my shop, and as you can see, I have some other Coca-Cola stuff as well. In fact, these bottles are from the 1920s. And even these little toy trucks from the 1950s, again, these are not for sale. These are expensive. I don't just have this Coca-Cola thing on display because it's cool and expensive and I like Coca-Cola. It's also because we like controversy here, and Coca-Cola has a lot of controversy. It has nothing to do with the recipe or the fact that it used to have cocaine until 1903. No, it's much worse. For starters, I prefer Pepsi. You guys want to know how Pepsi got its start, largely? Early Coca-Cola advertisements from the 1900s were hideously racist, and Pepsi took advantage of that as being the sensible alternative that wasn't racist. That was how they marketed themselves. And as recently as the 1990s, Coca-Cola's had some problems with racism. In fact, in the 90s, there was a massive lawsuit brought on by black employees for how they were being treated on the job, and they won. I couldn't get an exact figure. All I saw was substantial sum. Here's the worst one. Here's why I started this by saying gangster. Death squads. Allegedly. This was reported on in the late 90s, early 2000s by human rights organizations, by the media. Allegedly, Coca-Cola was involved in hiring paramilitary groups to harass workers at bottling plants in Colombia. Now, it doesn't just stop at harassment. It goes all the way to torture and murder. Just look into it. It was unprovable in U.S. District Court. It was dismissed in 2006, but the allegations stand, and supposedly there's some pretty strong evidence out there. But again, unprovable, allegedly. I can't stress that enough. I don't know about you guys. Whenever I look at Coca-Cola, I now think controversy. There's actually even more controversy. I covered all this, episode 61 of Pawn Man on YouTube. Link in my bio. Go check that out. Like and follow Pawn Man for more great controversial history like this.